Alright, so while I'm waiting for my Lolita vlog to upload, I figured we might as well do a video game vlog because I was going to do one anyway. So let's get to doing the video game situation. So I want to talk about a couple things. First, I want to talk about the weird situation with this CyberPunk 2077, is it? Okay. I've known about CyberPunk 2077 for quite a few years, because if you ever hang on around on E3 and them looking at E3 shit and Tokyo Game Show shit, which I totally missed Tokyo Game Show this year. Oh well. But actually they might not even had it with all this fuckery with COVID, so maybe I didn't miss it, maybe, I don't know, whatever. But if you hang out in video game circles and you just know, they've been talking about Cyberpunk 2077 for a while, and it's been for a few years from what I understand. So the last thing I had heard earlier this year was they were delaying the release of it. I turned around last week or 2 weeks ago or what the fuck ever, and Noxon is playing it, and I'm like, I thought that was delayed till next year. What the fuck? Then a whole bunch of people had it, and it was just like, oh, I guess it came out. Where the fuck, what rock was I under? But then again, I never really got in. Sorry about that. Delivery from Amazon, Shamazon. But I was talking about Cyberpunk 77, or 2077. I knew about it. I just never got deep into it. Because basically there was a lot of buzz surrounding Cyberpunk 2077, and I was just kind of like, not a horror game, I'm not interested. We'll swing back to that maybe, but probably not. Come to find out, I think it's sort of like Grand Theft Auto, which I used to love. Vice City was my jam. I ain't gonna front. That was my shit, and I did turn in Grand Theft Auto 5 because that was not what I was looking for. Not to say it was a bad game. I don't think it was a bad game. It just wasn't the game that I was looking for. I was looking for more Tommy Vercetti mania, and I know about these new people, and I know they always put new people in Grand Theft Auto situations, but I am a Tommy Vercetti whore. I will simp for fucking Tommy Vercetti till the end of time. So but yeah, so it turns out it was like a Grand Theft Auto set in the future, and some kind of way, I'm gonna say Christopher Reeve. Oh fuck, I am old as shit. Keanu Reeves. Lord Jesus. He had something that he was in it or had something to do with it. I don't fucking know. I was never up on the Cyberpunk 2077 situation. And apparently, neither were the creators of Cyberpunk 2077, because apparently there has been nothing but a fucking fiasco from release day. And there's all these glitches and all these bugs and all this fuckery, and I'm just like, I thought y'all said y'all were coming out with that next year. What the fuck happened with that? So from what I understand is they caved into fan pressure to release the game, a hot, buggy, glitchy train wreck of a mess. And they just bought the shit out. They didn't double check it, and they just came out with some fuckery, and now everybody angry and screaming. And I'm like, I don't know why y'all angry and screaming, because y'all fucking bullied these people into coming out with the shit early, and this is what the fuck happens when people don't have their shit together. They didn't have their shit together. It was evident by all them glitches. I was watching some clip. It was like a car exploded, but then they were still driving it, but it was under the world. Y'all need to lay the fuck off of these developers. It's like, if they tell you, look, it's a little bit on the sketchy tip. We're gonna come out with it a little bit later. You can't get mad. You gotta sit there and take your fucking lumps and be like, God damn it. Well, I'd rather wait. Because have we learned nothing? Not a fucking thing from the whole, what the fuck was it that came out at the end of the year? Phenoxyl and them, punched out porcelain. Have we learned nothing from the punched out porcelain situation? Apparently we ain't learned jack shit, because they came out with a glitchy, fucked up mess of a game, and everybody was mad and screaming and punching and stabbing, and it's just like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You should have let those people get their shit together before they came out with this train wreck. So I don't know what to tell you. So that was going on in Game Land, and I'm sitting there like, well, damn. And apparently they're offering refunds. They fixed a lot of the console problems, because apparently if you had an Xbox, I think previous generation, since Xbox One or whatever new fucking Xbox is, and PS5. I know PS5 is out. I don't know what the fuck is happening with Xbox. I think it's out, but I don't fucking know. They were having, previous gen consoles were having the worst problems. If you were playing on PC or something else, it wasn't, or like the newer consoles, you didn't have as bad of a problem, but stop bullying people into doing your stupid bidding, because the end result was still some fuckery and y'all were still mad and screaming. But I'd have rather been mad and screaming that it was gonna come out later and had gotten a quality product than some slacky-patacky bullshit that you got. So I don't know, maybe next time not threaten people and be all mad and salty, because now you all mad and salty on some legitimate shit, and it's just like, well, you should shut the fuck up. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you. So you got that going. Now, I also wanted to talk about, there were more Resident Evil leaks, and I keep missing them, because somebody was like, thanks for ruining the end of Resident Evil 8, y'all. And I was just like, I want to know the end of Resident Evil 8. I want to know what them leaks are, because again, like I said last video game vlog, you could tell me whatever you want. You could tell me the entire plot of something verbatim, and I'm not going to believe you, because my brain is just that level of skeptical. So apparently there were more leaks about Resident Evil 8, and I'm never going to find out till that game comes out. When the fuck is Resident Evil 8 supposed to come out? I don't even know. But, I don't know. But there were more leaks and I missed it, and I'm like, God damn it, I want to know the leaks. I want to know what's happening, because I'm already unamused with the fact that I got my two least favorite people in a Resident Evil game, fucking Ethan and fucking Chris. And I'm just like, ew, I don't even know. But I'm rather curious to see where we're going with this village nonsense, because it's like werewolves and like a furry El Gigante or whatever the fuck that was in that trailer. And I was just like, where are we going with this? This don't seem like it's like some biohazardness. It just seemed like it's like werewolves and fucking mutants. And yeah, mutants are a part of the Resident Evil lore, sort of. But werewolves? When? Where? Why? The fuck? So, I don't know. I missed them leaks though. I'm like, God damn it, I want to know what they are. And Resident Evil Twitter, which is where I get all my hot Resident Evil news, they are on the case. If there's some leaks, they will shut that shit down rapidly. And I'm just like, God damn it, some of us don't mind leaks. Some of us don't mind being spoiled, because some of us are so fucking skeptical that we're not going to believe it anyway. And actually, if it comes from the mouth of Resident Evil Twitter, you better believe that shit is true, because out of every fandom, Resident Evil Twitter is actually really on point with their information. It is mind blasted. I have been like pleasantly surprised with how accurate Resident Evil Twitter has been with their situation. That's why I want to know what the goddamn leaks are, but no, they cleaned them up so I don't see them. It's like, oh no, iChime's coming, let's hide them leaks because she's trying to see some shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I am trying to see some shit, but goddamn it, fuck y'all. So, I don't know, but yeah, they cleaned up the Resident Evil leak, so now I have no idea what the fuck is happening. I don't even know when this game is coming out, but we will have to see what the fuck is going on, because they just holding the leaks down from a sister, and it is just a shame how they treat Achan in this scenario, so, oh well. Now, probably on the last front is the Video Game Awards, and I really didn't want to talk about this. I really was like, ugh. Because here's what happened. Now, the last video game vlog I did, I was talking about that there was possibly going to be some news about Silent Hills and the reboot of Metal Gear Solid, or what the fuck ever. And they were supposed to be debuting this at the Game Awards. I forgot about the Game Awards till somebody posted something on Twitter. I think this was Silent Hill Twitter, was like, okay, we're disappointed again and sad. I was like, oh, that's right. Oh shit, I forgot about the Video Game Awards. What fucking thing I said? I just put Video Game Awards 2020 into Google, and it came up with Last of Us Part 2 wins big. Here we motherfucking go. Here we fucking go with this. I guess the Video Game Awards, since it's supposed to be the Oscars of the video game world, makes a lot of fucking sense, because we all know the Oscars are all about how much dick you can suck to the members of the Academy so they can give you your shit. So apparently a lot of people were on their knees blowing folks hard, because apparently they swept the Video Game Awards. First the fuck of all, when did people start giving a shit about the Video Game Awards? Because eons ago, when they first started having it, and I was mildly covering it on my podcast, people were like, oh, we don't watch that because it's stupid. Now, all of a sudden, motherfuckers are like, oh, no, we watched it. It's been popping for years. Can y'all make up your fucking minds for like 10 good minutes, please? That would really help my ass out. Thank you. But aside from that, I don't even understand how that game got Game of the Year, got Director of the Year, got Story basically of the Year, Narrative of the Year. I was real fucking done on Narrative of the Year. You telling me that story that handled The Last of Us Part 2 with Darman levels of just shoving shit down my throat won fucking Narrative of the Year because it was such a surprising narrative. No, oh my God, no. If that's Narrative of the Year, that's some low bar shit. Y'all need to start fucking handing Darman an Academy Award. If you don't know who fucking Darman is, you want to have an annoying time online on the internet, go watch one of his videos. Because I am all for well-meaning, thoughtful, coming out with messages of positivity and treating people with humanity and just not being a douchebag. I'm all about it. That's really cool. That's really nice. It's so much negativity in the world, let alone on the internet. And it's nice to see something nice like that every now and then. But the man will fucking shove it down your goddamn throat with his messaging. And that's what The Last of Us Part 2 did. They shoved the fucking message of don't be murderous and having out for revenge, because revenge is like real not nice and people get hurt and like people have families and friends and bullshit that they care about. I don't give a shit about that. That's fine. That's a perfectly acceptable message, but don't punch me in the fucking anus with no lube with it. And it was so fucking basic. It was a basic ass bullshit. Like, oh, revenge is bad. No fucking shit. So, it's just, oh my God. I can't. It's like, what is the world coming to? I understand. I keep thinking, I'm like, The Last of Us Part 2 is pretty much the epitome of what this year has been about. We all look forward to it with new eyes, like, oh, it's gonna be fucking glorious. And then when we got it, we were so disappointed and punched in the ass with no lube. We were just like, I don't fucking know. So, yes, basically, that game is the amalgamation of what this year has been in a full fucking nutshell. Way too long, way too pointless, and just annoying as shit. And it was something we all wanted, but at the end of it, nobody fucking asked for. So it was just like, ugh. And then there's like this whole thing, like, should a game where you basically tortured the people who helped develop it, should that really be offered Game of the Year? No. If you gotta torture motherfuckers, crunch is not a good situation. It is the epitome of a toxic work environment. And then they wonder, why do people quit? Why is there no job loyalty? I don't know, maybe because you're fucking torturing people? Mandatory overtime, don't expect to see your fucking loved ones. Oh, you got kids? Fuck your kids. This game is more important. This game is your child now, motherfucker. Fuck your fucking kids. That's just not a good way to handle employment. That's not a good way to treat your employees. And that damn sure is not going to keep employee retention high. And it's just shit to burn people out. like somebody else who might like when something else comes along, or like there's like a new project, or they want some new ideas, some fresh shit. You done fucking killed it, and that part of them is just dead, buried, and they had a funeral for it and walked the fuck away. So I can't. After this, first of all, I didn't know, I forgot all about the Video Game Awards, because as I said before, first people were like, we don't give a shit about this. Now all of a sudden it's like a big popping thing, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So, but I don't think I'll ever watch it, because it just seems like a big dick sucking fest where they just like force your head down to be blowing people and like shoving it down your throat, and that's not how fucking throats work. You gotta be nice. You gotta play with the boobies a little bit. Get people aroused and wanting to suck you off. But no, we just all choking on the shit. And yes, I'm running with this analogy because that's what I felt like. I felt like I was choking on dick that I didn't ask for. So yes, I said it. So then the culmination of all of this was there was no news about Silent Hills or Metal Gear or any fucking thing. I looked at specifically after I got undisgusted with the whole Last of Us scenario. I went to go see what the announcements were. There was nothing on that. Now, granted, in about 4 minutes, Kojima is supposed to make some grandiose announcement about some shit, and I will have to deal with that at another time because I'm going to post this before I have to deal with that news. And I'm going to be done with this video game vlog before that news drops. So maybe it's, I have been secretly working on Silent Hills and it's gonna be fucking popping and la-di-da. I don't fucking know. But it was a big old fucking disappointment, and I'm glad I didn't sit through that farcical of a bullshit award ceremony just to see some nonsense, just to not get the primary nonsense that I was hoping to get. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. It's all been real bad and sad and kind of chaotic, and I'm just like, well, at least it's on brand for this year, because that's exactly how this whole fucking year has been. So bad and chaotic and just like a hot goddamn mess. So I don't know, video games seem like they fucked up this year as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we had some decency. Visage was popping. It was serviceable. It was good. I don't fucking know. Some other stuff was not Last of Us. Amnesia Rebirth was serviceable. I ain't have no real beef with that. Not a Love Story was good for the indie stuff. They had some gems this year, but all that getting cursed out about Resident Evil 3 I got was turned out to be, Achan was strangely vindicated, and it was a hot fucking mess. Last of Us Part 2, hot fucking mess. CyberPunk 2070, 68, 32, 98, whatever the fuck. That was a fucking fiasco. So it's been unfucking believable weird this year, even on video games. I don't fucking know. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. So that is all the fuck I have right now, and I will see what the news Kojima's about to drop in like 2 minutes is talking, but I'd be surprised if it is Silent Hills that he has really been secretly working with Konami with the help of PlayStation. I will be genuinely surprised, because apparently they were like, no, it's still not a rumor. Somebody was still like, no, it's really happening. I promise, it's really happening. Like, he had to backpedal after that whole Video Game Awards nonsense, and I don't know. We'll see. It's like I said, it's my clock says 5:59, but it's 11:59 here in Germany. So we'll see in a minute. So I will check y'all at another point, or maybe I might add an addendum to this. I don't fucking know yet. But until those points, later.